So, what really makes a car the ultimate car? Is it just the price tag, the crazy top speed, or is it something else entirely? Today, we're going to dive into what defines the absolute peak of automotive achievement. And we're going to start with a number that's pretty hard to wrap your head around $30 million. Yep, you heard that right. That's the price of one single car, the Rolls-Royce Le Rose Noir Droptail. It is by far the most expensive new car on the planet. I mean, that figure is just staggering. And that, of course, leads to the huge question, what on earth could make a car worth $30 million? Well, as we're about to find out, the answer isn't a simple one. It's actually about a fundamental clash of ideas over what perfection even means. Which brings us right to our central theme here, the price of perfection. And look, we're not just talking about money. We're talking about the cost, the sacrifice of chasing an absolute all-consuming goal. Whether that goal is raw speed, breathtaking art, or complete technological revolution. You see, here's the thing. The title of ultimate car isn't held by one vehicle anymore. Not even close. Instead, it's this fierce battleground for three completely different philosophies, each with its own champion, and each with its own definition of what greatness truly is. So, first up, we have the purists of speed. For this camp, the answer is brutally simple. The ultimate car is the fastest car on the planet. End of story. It's this relentless, singular focus on one thing and one thing only, pure, unadulterated velocity. For the engineers at places like Koenigsegg, Hennessy, and SSC, everything else is secondary. Comfort, luxury, even handling to a degree, it all gets sacrificed at the altar of top speed. This is where engineering basically becomes a weapon in a very, very high-stakes arms race. And this number right here, 0.278 CD, is the key. That's the drag coefficient of the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. In simple terms, it's one of the most aerodynamically slippery cars ever built. Every single curve on this thing is designed to do one thing, just slice through the air with almost zero resistance. And you can see their obsession in the engineering. I mean, a monstrous 1,600 horsepower V8 is just the start. They spent over 3,000 hours running computer simulations just to perfect the airflow. They even ripped the massive rear wing off the car's track-focused version, slashing downforce just to make it slipperier. All of this in the pursuit of a theoretical top speed that could absolutely shatter that 300-mile-per-hour barrier. And trust me, Koenigsegg isn't alone in this arms race. You've got American contenders right on their tail. The SSC2 Tara, which has already proven it can hit 295 miles per hour, and the Hennessy Venom F5, packing an absolutely insane 1,800 horsepower. They are all gunning for that legendary 300 miles per hour club in this relentless, numbers-driven war for supremacy. But what if the ultimate car has nothing to do with the highest number on a spreadsheet? What if the whole point isn't how fast you go, but how you feel getting there? And that brings us to the second philosophy, the art of the automobile. In this world, the car is a canvas. Engineering isn't a weapon, it's a paintbrush. The goal isn't velocity, it's beauty. And it's all about that emotional connection. This quote from Horacio Pagani, the founder of Pagani, just captures this mindset perfectly. He's not chasing a top speed record. He's chasing an ideal of beauty. It's a completely different kind of quest. Just look at the Pagani Utopia. It's a perfect example. In an age where every car has a giant iPad glued to the dash, the Utopia has none, just these stunning, jewel-like analog dials. It's got a thunderous V12 engine and, maybe most importantly, it offers a 7-speed manual gearbox. It is a deliberate, glorious rejection of digital trends in favor of a pure, unfiltered, analog driving experience. Okay, here's another number for you, but this one has a totally different meaning. 1,603. That's not a speed. That is the exact number of individual pieces of black sycamore wood that are hand-laid into the interior of that $30 million Rolls-Royce Droptail. This is the art of bespoke. The Droptail's interior isn't just wood, it's a jaw-dropping mosaic designed to look like falling rose petals. The car before it, the Boattail, had a rear deck that opened up like a butterfly to reveal a whole champagne chest. Look, these aren't production cars. They are one-of-a-kind, commissioned works of art that take years to build for a single client. But while the speed demons and the artists were battling it out for the soul of the automobile, a third contender just burst onto the scene with the force of a lightning strike. The electric shockwave is here, and folks, it is threatening to change all the rules. 1.66 seconds. Let that sink in. That is how long it takes the all-electric Rimac Nevera R to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. It's a number so small, it's almost violent. This is a new kind of performance that a gas engine, well, it just can't replicate. And this is a fundamentally different kind of speed. It's not about some big number you hit on a 5-mile runway. It's about brutal, instantaneous acceleration that literally pins you to your seat. It's only possible because electric motors give you all their power. All of it, the very instant you touch the pedal. There are no gears, no waiting for the engine to spool up. Just pure, uninterrupted, physics-defying force. And what's so fascinating is that this same old battle is already happening inside the electric world. On one hand, you have the Rimac Nevera. It's pure engineering brutality with over 2,100 horsepower. And on the other, you have the Pininfarina Battista, which uses the same core tech, but wraps it in this gorgeous body from the legendary design house that shaped classic Ferraris. It's the engineer versus the artist all over again. So, where does all this leave us? We've got these three incredible, yet totally different visions of what automotive perfection can be. What does the word ultimate even mean in this new landscape? You know, maybe we need a new definition. Maybe a hypercar isn't defined by a single number, not horsepower, not top speed, not price. Maybe it's defined by its philosophy, that relentless, obsessive push against the limits of what we all think is possible. So, to recap, it really boils down to these three clear competing visions. You've got the purist of speed, chasing a number, the master of craftsmanship, chasing a feeling, and the electric revolutionary, chasing a whole new definition of performance itself. And that, I think, leads to a really powerful conclusion. The ultimate car isn't one car sitting on top of a pedestal anymore. It's now a whole spectrum of incredible and incredibly different ideals. What you consider ultimate, well, it just depends on which of these philosophies you care about most. So I'll leave you with this question. As we look to the future, which of these ideals is going to win out? Will it be the raw pursuit of speed, the timeless appeal of artistry, or the brutal efficiency of electricity? The battle for the soul of the ultimate car has only just begun.